Hey guys, Batman here. Alright, I'm not gonna do it in that voice. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Super Dave Reviews. So if you didn't tell at the beginning, I am a huge superhero fan. I love all the movies, the good ones at least, and the video games too. Many good licensed superhero video games that aren't getting the treatment that they are getting today. Of course we did have games like Spider-Man 2 and others I can't really think of. Sorry. Games are getting okay. But now superhero games are getting the good treatment like Insomniac Spider-Man and the upcoming Avengers project from Crystal Dynamics and Square Enix that I am super pumped to hear more about. But I believe all this started with a studio located in the United Kingdom called Rocksteady Studios, who made their first game in their franchise, Batman Arkham Asylum.
When Rocksteady released Batman Arkham Asylum in 2009, it was praised for being the best comic book superhero game of all time, which began the Batman Arkham franchise like Batman Arkham City and Arkham Knight, which I will get to those another time. And I really wasn't even a big Batman fan back then, but when I saw the game I wanted to play it because it looked really fun. I rented the game when it first released and I liked it.
And reviewing it on the Return to Arkham Remastered on the PS4. Now, what do I think about it now 10 years later? Let's find out.
So the game starts off on a rainy night in Gotham City, showing the bat signal. We then see the Batmobile driving in Gotham City and heading towards Arkham Asylum. Then we see Batman driving the car and our main villain captured, the Joker. So Batman arrives at Arkham Asylum with the Joker, but has a funny feeling that Joker is hiding something, so he decides to follow the Joker. So the gameplay begins with Batman walking in the hallway with Joker, and that's pretty much it until about 5 minutes. Now don't get me wrong, I know they're trying to build up the suspense, but my own complaint is that it's pretty boring, and all you hear is the Joker make crappy jokes, and also an introduction to Killer Croc.
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down.
So after you're done with your escorting mission, Batman meets up with Commissioner Gordon and tries to follow Joker until a guard stops him. So the guard takes the Joker, and the Joker fakes being ill, and the Joker kills the guard and the doctor with them. We also found out that Harley Quinn has taken over the security control room and releases all of the prisoners in the Arkham Asylum. And this is where the game actually begins, by beating the crap out of bad guys. Okay, so I do love how they made the characters all realistic and not cartoony, well, except for Scarecrow. And what's even better is they have really good voice actors, including the original voice actors from the Batman animated series. Kevin Conroy, who voices as Batman, and also the greatest voice actor himself, Mark Hamill, as the Joker. Basically all the voice actors sounds like the characters from the show, and I absolutely love it. So the graphics, I'm not gonna lie, they look a little dated for a remaster. I don't remember what they looked like on the previous consoles, but the graphics could be better. Now the gameplay on the other hand is great. The fighting is good, but it feels like it's not really that smooth. All you do is hit square to attack and triangle to counter when you see the counter icon pop up above the enemy's head. The countering part is what I kinda always had trouble with, but the fighting is good though. I especially love the zoom in finishes after you do the final hit on the last enemy. Also, you have your Predator mode. You hunt down and pick off enemies one by one and make sure you don't get detected. What's also cool about it is you can enter in detective mode and find out which enemies are armed or not. Red is for enemies that are armed, and blue is for enemies that are unarmed. Later in the game, you'll encounter Scarecrow, and I tell you, his levels are pretty creepy and immersive. Also, if you don't know anything about Batman and you want to play this game, they will explain his backstory for you in the Scarecrow levels. I mean, the levels are so good, they trick you into fake crashing the game. It acts like it starts the game all over. Instead, you play as Joker instead of Batman, and Batman is captured being enrolled into Arkham Asylum.
Okay, so I'm doing something different in this video. I'm declaring a spoiler warning, and if you do not want to see any spoilers, fast forward to this time right here.
Okay, so it turns out is that the Joker is planning on using this formula called Titan, which turns people into mutated monsters as strong as Batman. So Batman finds out that a doctor named Dr. Young was helping Joker and wanted to back out of his plans. So after rescuing her from Zsasz, she tells him there's a secret laboratory in the gardens at Arkham before she's killed by an explosive trap. So Batman goes to the garden to find out that poison ivy has been released and needs her help to find a cure for the Titan formula. She tells him there's a plant hidden in Killer Croc's lair under Arkham, so Batman goes into Killer Croc's lair to receive the plants for the cure. Now for this Killer Croc level, I'm just going to warn you, it can be very intense and unpredictable and scary if you are not careful, or else this will happen. So Batman makes the cure, returns to the gardens to stop Poison Ivy after Joker gives her the time formula and defeats her. After he defeats her, there are fireworks in their intensive treatment building, and you head there to meet Joker at his lair. So Batman goes to his lair, beats his goons until Joker kidnaps Gordon and is about to shoot him with the time formula until Batman dives in to get hit by the formula. Soon Joker injects himself with the formula, takes and turns into a Titan monster, and takes Batman on the roof of Arkham Asylum, where we begin the final boss fight, which this boss fight is pretty easy. All you do is dodge Joker's attacks, beat his goons, and when his back is turned, you use the bat grapple and pull him off the ledge and beat the crap out of him. Rinse and repeat. So Batman defeats the Joker, all of the supervillains and prisoners go back to their cells, and our beloved hero goes back to Gotham City, for his work is not done.
So Batman Arkham Asylum is a pretty good start to the series. The combat is good even though it's not smooth, and Predator mode is pretty easy as long as you take your time and pay attention. So honestly, this is a good Batman game for a start. But what do I think about Arkham City? Well, you'll have to wait for another time. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. See you later, guys. Davo out. Or should I say, Batman is out.